What's up guys? Baofeng UV5R. Well, we have featured this one before. The same box but different variant. Baofeng UV5R high power. What's the difference? Let's open. Well, the standard handheld radio is 5 watts. But this one is 8 watts. What's the difference of 5 watts and 8 watts? 1 watt is 1 kilometer. So if you have an extra 3 kilometers from 5 watts, that will be 8 watts. It makes a lot of difference. Look, 8 watts, UV5R Baofeng. Yes, it's all the same. The same unit, look at it, the face and everything. But it's the power inside. It's 8 watts. So instead of 5 kilometers range, you get yourself an 8 kilometer range of a Baofeng UV5R. Let's switch this on. If it's really the same. Yes.
Channel mode.
Well, the same menu. Let's try to. Well, it has a medium, and it has low, and of course it has high power. So that's the difference. Maybe the high, of course, is 8 watts, and the medium, it's 5 watts, and the low, maybe around 3 watts. See? What's inside? Almost everything is the same. You got the air set. Yes. You got the antenna. Let's see. Let's put this on. As you can see, if you have the standard 5 watts, it's the same. It's just the power, and that's very important. You get the same charger. Well, it goes because it fits on the 5 watts. So if you have an extra radio, it's 5 watts, you can use this one, the battery, and all the accessories. All the same. Belt clip, hand strap. But this one is 8 watts. Baofeng UV5R. Maybe the same, you know. You get yourself an FM radio. Yeah. The same, you know, has an FM. See? The same. But once you push this one, it's 8 watts. You get yourself a flashlight. Yes, still the same. So, if you're buying a handheld, buy the 8 watts, buy the high power. Why buy the standard 5 watts? You get yourself an extra distance in your transmit. Well, that's all folks. Baofeng UV5R high power. Thank you. That's all. What's up guys? Another package has arrived. This one is something that is classic. Yes. Because way back 2011, a very new radio, unknown from the radio world, has been released. And this is the Baofeng UV5R. Yeah, this has changed the way we look radio nowadays. The design, the functions and everything. Imagine before 2013, we'll say about 2011, 2012, 2011 Baofeng UV5R. Let's give credit to where it is due. Before that, radio was dead. Nobody was using it. Two-way radio particular, nobody was buying it because cell phone was at its peak. 2011, Nokia was there. Everybody wants to get hands-on with Nokia. But there was one brand, a newcomer, Baofeng. Baofeng has introduced a new way, a new model, a new face, a new function. This is it. Let's give honor to this brand, because without this, these new models and brands now after 2013 will not come out. Because of this, the radio from being expensive has gone to very, very cheap. It's like you have an activity, you buy a new radio, and after activity It's either you throw it, you give it to your friends. It's done. It's worth it. Let's open. Yeah, this is it. Yes, UB5R. Wow, this is very nice. I cannot believe it's like holding a Nokia at that time. Yes, here. See? UB5R.
Frequency mode.
Still the same. And people are still buying it. Nokia gun, but Baofeng is still here. Yeah, of course, you still have the same function, lights, and then the FM. Yeah, let's put some antenna. Okay, let's put some antenna. And nowadays they're not buying this model now because they want now the new ones like Signos. Yeah, ASUS come up with new models. Kenwood, Motorola. Yeah, see. Yeah, it's the first time they have seen a dual display. The world has seen dual display at that time, where there is the display A and display B, and you could put the VHF ups in the upper display or the UHF in the lower display, and it doesn't matter. Or you could have both V or both U. Yes, very small, very handy. Before this came out, there were, ICOM, Kenwood, yeah, ISO, so many brands are there. But because of Baofeng, all those cheap knockouts from China followed afterwards because they followed the trend of Baofeng. This design, the square design, has been imitated by other brands, and instead of Baofeng here, they put their own brand here. Yeah, it's an honor, yeah, to have this old guy still using, still work. Why? Well, it's still the same. You still have the same frequency. You could still use it. That's it, folks. Thank you. What's up, guys? Another package has arrived. This one is a little bit bigger box than the compared to the previous one. I believe something inside is a legend. Yeah, a legend among the radios. Let's try to unbox this fast and see what kind of radio it is. Yes, here it is. The Signos. No, it's not the Signos. It's a Baofeng. Yes, Baofeng UV5R. They all look the same. Signos, Motoplus, and other brands right there in the market. But you know why I call it the legend? Because it all started with this brand, Baofeng. When, as far as I can remember, around 2011, yeah, this brand started to penetrate the market. Yeah, and then people were hesitant to buy at first because it's a China brand. It's a Chinese brand that nobody knows. Later on, the product got accepted in the market. Everybody was buying it. Everybody was following its design, its menu, and they look all the same but with different brands. Let's try to unbox this one. The Baofeng UV5R. The brand, the model that started it all. Yes, you can see this a lot. Here, we'll get the plastic. Yes, when this came out, it was so small, the same as this, and then the market was hesitant at first, like I said, because is it a toy? Does it really work? Yes, now you got yourself that changes everything. First, the price. The price is so cheap that you can have one activity, use this one, and after using it, you can throw it. But this is very useful. The Baofeng UV5R. Okay, when you open the box, you'll have, of course, the battery, and the battery here, and then the standard antenna here. What else that it has? Well, other brands that don't have AirSet free on their box. the belt clip, of course, the desktop charger, the hand strap, and then the adapter. Now, other people are buying other brands, but following this design. Let's switch this on.
Frequency mode.
See? Very famous. Baofeng, because it has a voice guide that will guide you when you do the menu in the radio. Let's say this one. See? It has FM radio. The first one to have an FM radio in the world. Yeah. It has light. Yes, light. And it has a lot of menu that is even dual band. You see up in the up display, it's VHF, and the down display, UHF. So paying one price, you get yourself almost having a two radios, a VHF and a UHF. And it's a 5 watts. Most handheld radios are 5 watts. So when this came out around 2011, I heard it came out in China around 2009. Nobody was buying it. Before Yolanda, 2013, nobody was picking it up. But right after Yolanda, when the world become to realize that radios has still some use, so the brand that started it all, that changes how radio will look at now, Baofeng. That's all, folks. Thank you.